Hello, everybody. A couple of days ago, I got a comment on a video that I had titled "A Look at a Typical Sunday in a Camper Van." So he says here, "With no disrespect, but this just seems too lonely. What do you do with yourself in the endless hours each and every day? I'm new to your videos, but I have been thinking about doing something similar, but I'm concerned about how isolating this is." So this is a rather common question or comment that I get, all the time, and I kind of touched on this a little bit on a video that I did back at 6 months. It was called 6 months living in a camper van, where I kind of talked about taking myself out of having a community, having no real neighbors all the time, not living in the same spot, was kind of a feeling that took some getting used to. So I can certainly understand why somebody would get the idea from my videos that I live kind of a lonely lifestyle. But I just need to say that my videos, I try to show all aspects of living in a camper van. I try not to sugarcoat things. I try not to be too negative about things. But even still, I don't show every aspect of my life. Unfortunately, my friends don't like to be on camera. They don't like to be filmed. So I have to respect that. There are times that I go quite a while without making a video, and that's usually because I am either just tired or I'm hanging out with people that just don't want to be filmed. So I do have plenty of opportunities to hang out with friends, but my job is incredibly stressful. So if I don't get quite a bit of alone time, I really can't function during the week. So I think that's the key with my channel here, is that I am doing something that's slightly different than most of the channels on YouTube, in that I'm working a regular 9-to-5 job. My days off, which are usually weekends, I do what I want to do, and most Sundays I want to do almost nothing if I can. But I also enjoy really traveling a lot, and so I find that the traveling does kind of recharge me in a way. Living in a van, at least for me, hasn't been much of a difference than living in an apartment or a home. And when I moved into the van, the only thing that changed in my life was where I was living. So I went from living in the apartment to living in the van. Everything else stayed the same. I have the same job, I have the same friends, and I'm pretty much in the same area that I was before as well. So not a lot has changed. I just live in a van now instead of a house. And so I think that's the point that I keep coming back to whenever I get asked, isn't it lonely? I don't have a whole lot of time to be lonely because I'm working 40 to 45 hours a week, or more sometimes. And because I need some extra alone time than most people do, I take that chance when I have it. So if I get one thing across, is that if you want to live in a van, you can live in a van and you can keep a normal life. It doesn't have to be a big change in how you live. Living in a van is just like living in a house or living in an apartment. At least it has been for me. And so I'm not lonely. And in fact, lately I could use a little more alone time. So I just wanted to explain that to anybody that was interested. Van life has been good for me. And if you think it could be good for you, it probably is. You should just give it a try. So that's it. There's nothing more I can say about that. It doesn't have to be complicated. I'm just living in a van. And you could too, if you'd like.